26 Laff, low 6 throw. Must be an Uber. Or is it? So is this to an Uber or an Uber in training, as some would say? Yes and no. So, I say yes and no because he's basically an Uber, yeah. An Uber in training because he doesn't have max gags, but he's basically an Uber in training. He, like, only one more gag for throw, two more for square, and that is exceptionally great for a level 26. So, yeah, Uber, basically. But I have a plan for what I'm actually going to be doing for the rest of these playgrounds. So, let me just run you through on what I'm going to be doing. And I don't know if, like, this is a popular plan. I don't know, like, because this seems like something that a lot of people should be doing, because it's actually, sorry about that, it's actually quite interesting. So, Toontown Central, you start off with throw and squirt. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to leave Toontown Central. I'm not going to leave this playground. I'm not going to finish tasks with this playground until I have Wedding Cake and Geyser. So, Donald's Duck. I'm not going to finish it until I'm max with Tune-Up. And then, like, so on and so on. Minnie's Mellyland, when I come to that, I'm actually going to work on my Soulbot suit. Because there's obviously, like, no gag track to get in Daisy's Garden. So, but, I will have to be training my lore in there. So, I feel like this is a pretty good plan for a few reasons. Reason number one, when I was in the original Toontown, I feel like I had pretty good gags when I was low, but as my laugh started increasing, me being willing to train gags just kind of decreased. When I was 119 laugh, I still didn't have max gags, and I feel like if you're like 119 laugh, that is something that you should definitely have. But another reason why I'm doing this is because I don't really find Toon Tasks all that fun. I feel like this increases if you like this could be like a living nightmare for some people if they had to do this because they don't like gag training. But I find it a lot more fun to train gags, and it gives me a big goal for each of the playgrounds. Yes, there is Toon Tasks, but I can also work on maxing the main gag for that playground as well. So, I feel like this is a great plan if you want to get max gags by 100, because this guarantees you max gags by level 100. So, here's how I do it, basically. You might be saying, oh, this is going to take you such a long time, and it definitely will. I had this tune since May. This has been what I've been doing since May. But if you are interested in this plan at all, and I do like suggest this plan if you want to get like max gags by level 100. Here's what I would do. So don't be afraid in Toontown Central to take down higher level cogs during an invasion. So what I do is I go on the invasion tracker. I use like Toon HQ. I don't know if there's any other main invasion trackers. This is unrewritten, by the way. Oh, look at that. Invasion is just starting. So, I look for invasions. What I do is I take a high level cog. Let's say it's like Mr. Hollywood or Lone Shark. I take like one of those cogs and I just like attack them. Basically, yeah, you're low level and there is a risk of you dying. But if you're on like a more populated district, your gags, even like your really low level gags, like level 3, level 2, if you're in a 4-person group, then like your attacks do kind of matter on it. You will actually be able to defeat it not easily, but you should be able to defeat the cog like without much issue. So I feel like people are like kind of scared, like whenever like level 26. I mean, I don't I like whenever I have level 3 gags, I can't even really fight like level like 5s and like 3s easily without other people. But if you have other people and you're fighting level 8 cogs in Toontown Central, then you should definitely be able to like take them down. Not easily per se, but without much issue, because your attacks do like obviously they do count against the cog, and every like little bit does count. So let's say like Cupcake does 6 damage. You have 4 of those, then you're just gonna keep doing it and doing it because they only reach level 8 if you're if it's like Mr. Hollywood in Toontown Central. They don't go like level 12 or anything. They only reach level 8, and that's not that high. Once you get all your gags, I can basically at level 26, I can use like whole cream pie, and if I'm lucky, then it does also rely on luck to do this as well, because you know a few power trips and you're dead. But um, if you're lucky, if I'm lucky, I can basically, without any help at all now, I can basically kill level 8. But that is, let's see, what else? Is that all I have to say? Yeah, I think that's it. So this is a pretty good plan. I don't know if other people are doing this. I don't really keep in contact with the Toontown community on YouTube much with all these like strategies and stuff like that. But I feel like I feel like this strategy should take off. I feel like this is a very good strategy for people who like training gags, especially for them. I mean, there's some people who hate training gags so much, and this would be basically impossible to them. And I get that it can be tedious at sometimes. It can be really tedious at sometimes, at like some points. But I find it pretty fun actually. So if you like this, then yeah, I feel like that this would be a great plan for you. Um, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been my first video on this channel. And that's basically all I have to say. See ya.